Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Now, on today's journey, I am going to try something a little different. And this is from the comment someone left as a suggestion, and I'm going to try it out today. So sit back, settle in, try to stay awake, and join me on my Opal journey, stone 223. Now, in the rough, stone 223 weighs 7.95 carats. It is 20.7 by 9 by 8 millimeters. I believe it is from Mintabie, Australia, and I got this stone from Global Prospecting. Now we're starting out at the 325 grit sintered diamond burr. These are Diamond Pacific burrs from Suva Lapidary. I recommend them. They are very good quality. Now before I get started, I should go with the plan. Now I'm going to remove the sand right here down to the potch bar here. And on the other side, I'm going to smooth it down until I hit the color. And then I'm going to smooth and shape the edges. Wait, what's going on? What's happening? What is this? Opalbot!
Sorry, Opal guy.
Alright, knock it off. We have work to do. Okay, let's get back to this. We're on the 325 centered diamond bit. And this concludes the use of the 325 grit sintered diamond burr. We're just down to the start of the color bar. I can see little bits of red on that one side there. On this side, there's a little bit of sand here, but we are also at the top of that color bar. I still have a fair amount of sandy stuff to get through on this side. So let's get started. Getting pretty close on this side. And now we'll work on
this side, try to get some of that sand down without getting too far into the color. Alright, so it looks like we're starting to get a fair bit of red flash off of this side. You will probably not see it here. Oh, there was a glimpse. I'll get some more close-ups of this. A little bit of sand left still in the top. Or this side, whatever that's going to be.
And this completes this segment using the 600 grit sintered diamond burr.
All right, we are here at the 280 Nova Grit stage. Just completed the 600 sintered diamond. And you're probably not going to see it here because of the lighting angle, but we're just reaching the color bar. A little hint of red there. Let's get it wet, maybe that'll help. But there is a red sheen, and there's a little on both sides actually. A little bit of sand left still. But let's get on with this. Alright, before I go any further with this, I'm going to get some pictures and make a decision on this sand, whether it goes or stays. The back or the front, maybe, depending on how this works out. Great red broad flash all over the whole face. It's only in a certain direction, but hey, looks pretty good so far.
This concludes round 1 with the 280 grit Nova burr.
Alright, so on the sand here, it's coming out pretty well. There's still a bit of potch here left before I hit the main part of this bar. So I think we're good there. On the bottom, there's still a few sand pits, spots, etc. But it's looking good. This side, need to do a little more work to even it up. Also around these edges. Let's get back to it, shall we? Alright, well, you can definitely see that. That is actually more reddish in real life with this lighting. But it still looks good. Right, we have the stone switched over. I've done enough on the 280 for the bottom part. I need to get a little bit of sand out of the top and a little more even shaping around the edges. Let's get back to it.
And now we have finished using the 280 grit Nova burr.
All right, we are getting ready to start the 600 grit. We're down on the color. There is a little bit of potch left on both the top and the bottom. So I'll use the 600 to get away as much of that as I can. There's also the sand spot. Let's get started. Now this side, it's wet, so I can't tell if the sand is all gone yet. But I can see some really nice colors in there. Again, they won't be bright, but that's not the goal here. Alright, we've got the sand off of it. We have it on a dop stick for a little further smoothing off with the 600.
And now we're done with the 600 grit Nova burr.
Okay, everybody, we are at the stage of the 1200 grit Nova. Let's get started.
We are done with the 1200 grit Nova burr, and now we are headed towards the polishing stage.
And here we are, ready for polishing at my wonderfully cobbled polishing station. This opal currently weighs 2.8 carats, is 17.5 by 7 by 3.1 carats. So let's get it done, shall we? Let's give it a little break, moisture on the polishing cone. And bingo! That's where you know you're pushing too hard. Alright, take a break and reattach that, and we'll get back at it. And here we are, back in the saddle again. Touch more searing in there. Let's start polishing the front of this stone, and then we'll be finished.
And so eventually I finished polishing the stone, and I'm going to reveal it now. But let's recap. In the rough, it was 7.95 carats, and it was 20.7 by 9 by 8 millimeters. After the sintered diamond 600 grit, it was 3.1 carats, 18 by 7 by 3.3 millimeters. And before polishing, 2.8 carats, 17.5 by 7 by 3.1 millimeters. Now in its finished state, the stone is 2.75 carats. It is 17.5 by 7 by 3.1 millimeters. It cost me nothing as I won the stone. What is it worth? Well, maybe $10 to $20. Probably on the lower end though. Its body tone is 9 and its brightness is 1. Now for the good. This stone has a high polish. It has great color and pattern, and it has a pleasing freeform shape. For the bad, there are some minor roughness issues on the edges. There is a pit on the back here, and some pits on the face, honestly. And it's a low brightness stone. And for the ugly, nothing. Well, if you've made it this far, thank you very much. Please enjoy the rest of the video showcasing the finished stone 223. And now its journey is complete. Until next time.